Before I became a judge, I was a criminal prosecutor for several years. And when we started a jury trial, the judge would always look at us and ask both sides if we were ready. When I was in the military, I got to stand up and say, "The United States is ready." When I came back home, it changed to, "The state of Texas is ready." But ready for what? It meant that we were ready to be tested, to be tried, to be evaluated, inspected, and scrutinized. It meant cross-examine our witnesses, attack our evidence, do your worst, because when the dust settles, our case will stand. The evidence will not be found wanting. And it is exciting and it is fun in a way to be challenged like that. But there's a secret that trial attorneys mostly keep to themselves. The honest truth is that we all hate going to trial. It's stressful. It's unnerving to bring in a jury of strangers to examine your work. It's terrifying to face the possibility of a shameful loss in front of the whole world. It feels kind of like when you go to the dentist. Right before they take your x-rays, they lay this thick, heavy lead apron across your chest, and it just sits there. The build-up to a trial is like wearing that lead apron for weeks. And I think it's true for all of us, no matter how old we are or what we do for a living. Being tested is stressful. We dread when the inspector shows up at our job with their clipboard and their checklist. We can't stand the standardized tests, the admissions tests, the promotion tests. We don't even like getting our car inspected. Maybe we despise being tested because a test is designed to expose our shortcomings. In other words, it's designed to reveal, to expose what's there, what's not, and what's missing. It unmasks us, and that's a scary thought, depending on what we've been hiding, possibly even hiding from ourselves. But while our minds are worrying about the trial in front of us, there's an entirely separate process going on in the background. Quietly, without a lot of noise or fanfare, we're changing. And the test itself is what's changing us. We're getting tougher, we're getting bigger, faster, stronger. Being tested stretches us, expands us, and matures us. The greatest athletes in the world and their coaches, they already knew this. Elite athletes are tested every single day with something new, something different, something they could never prepare for. The constant testing forces them to adapt. And these very adaptations are what make them elite in the first place. The book of James in the New Testament was written by a man many believed to be the half-brother of Jesus. He was well acquainted with hardship. He was even executed for what he believed. They threw him from the top of a building and then stoned and beat him to death. James reminds us to find joy when we're tested, as we're tested, because the process of testing produces endurance. The test doesn't just reveal things about us. It doesn't just expose us. The test itself actually produces the adaptations we need in order to grow. Our deficiencies are corrected. We become capable of seeing in new ways and even moving in new ways. In this moment, our nation is being tested. Our hometown and our community are being stretched. And we could debate all day about what the test is revealing, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we can all agree that there's an opportunity here. There's this moment we're in right now, where we can choose to adapt, to be transformed into something new. Some right now are being tested more than others. For many, it feels like they're wearing that heavy lead vest from the dentist all day long. When they get up to eat breakfast, when they go to work, if they even can, and when they lie down at night. And that vest is just sitting there on their chest like a weight. Two things I know for sure. One, someday, in some way, that vest is going to come off. And when it does, it's going to feel really, really good. And two, when it does, we are never going to be the same again. We will be new creatures. In this difficult season, may you be relentlessly, uncompromisingly, frustratingly, annoyingly hopeful for tomorrow and what it will bring, and for the next day, and for the next day, and for the day after that. And may you seek and may you find joy each and every day, unflinching joy, and may you keep it, and may you spread it like a virus.